Hi, this is Brian Resney, president of Resney Wealth Management, bringing an update about the economy. You know, over the last few weeks, I've talked about second quarter earnings being good. About 2/3 of companies are beating. This is, again, positive for, generally speaking, equity-based prices. We're seeing a little bit more traction as of late the last few months in the emerging market economies, which, again, I think bode well, not only for them, but that has a spillover effect, of course, to our economy. We like what we're seeing in the economy. We like where I believe the economy is headed, meaning on the upside, not overheated, but good. Valuations of a lot of equities and indices around the world are, generally speaking, fairly valued. So we're not seeing any bubble territories in most equity prices. What we are seeing bubbles in, which we do not own, are things like intermediate and long-term bonds, especially munis, and high yield bonds. We're seeing a lot of bubble territory. We continue to avoid those at Resney Wealth Management. So again, if you're not a client of our firm, those are areas you might want to take a look at your portfolio. But what we've seen in the last 3 to 4 years is investors overload the boat again in muni bonds and in high yield bonds. And I think there's going to be some very negative impacts on those investors if they don't realize the overstretched valuations those two asset categories carry and the risks they can have to the downside. Most investors don't realize bonds can drop as much as equities depending on valuation and depending where interest rates are headed. Of course, if you're a client of our firm, give us a call and you have any questions. If you're not a client of our firm, call us for a consultation. Maybe it's time you became a client. Have yourself a safe and profitable week, and make sure you listen to my live TV and my live radio show. Times and availability are on our website at resneywealth.com.